This is June 20 something, Wednesday, and I'm looking for Spanish black or German black bees in pictures in this bee journal. It's an American bee journal right there. This one's June 2020, and there's an article about black bees in this journal right here, but this is different. This is about varroa mites by Randy Oliver, scientificbeekeeping.com. So he breeds for varroa resistance, but here I think I see thin-banded bees. In this picture of his is sampling for varroa mites, I think, in a tub. But they're very thin-banded. That queen's light-colored or sort of bronzish light, but I think they're a high percentage of the Spanish or German black because they have these wide abdomens. Or I can compare with the pure German black bee. They're in this journal, there's some in that article, but they have similar abdomens to the German black, kind of wide at the base of the abdomen and then taper at the tip. They gets narrower. That I've seen, and they're very thin. I can't see the segments on the end. The fifth tergite, it's supposed to be under half the width. The band on the tip, the abdomen tip, the last band is supposed to be under half the segment width. And I can imagine that it is. It's very thin. If you could get this picture online, you could blow it up and see. And over here, this one over. Oh no, that one. Yes, that one's the one that I see a negative on the discoidal shift. It's a good deal negative, but it's not very clear. You'd have to blow it up. It's the only one the camera's focused on, that wing veining. German black bees are said to have that. And these are probably from California. Randy Oliver's from California. They, I guess, have a lot of these genetics of German black or Spanish black there. Because a lot of these bees are showing thin bands. And the abdomen shape of German black. Spanish black are similar, so I don't know. I can't rule them out, whether they're Spanish black or not, or German black, but they're both similar. So some of these are a little broader. I think that's a little broader, but this is a really thin one, thin-banded one. Even though they have some light coloration, or like Italians, I think they're a high percentage of the Spanish black or German black. Anyway, so that was Randy Oliver refining the mite wash, talking about old. But in there's an article about German blacks in Scotland, or black bees. Oh yeah, wing veining. That's what I was talking about with the negative. This is Dave Cushman's website. He talks about how to do the discoidal shift. So this is a positive. What I saw in that picture was this was here, somewhere like that. Good deal to the left. That's a negative. This is a positive, like the Italian and Carnione bees. And Caucasian are more like 0 right there. But the Italian Caucasians are like that, or not Caucasian. Italian Carniones are like that right there, positive to this end, to the right. But that picture I saw, from what I could see, going to the left. Randy Oliver's article, that picture there was going to the left, that one bee. So I think it might have that German black in it. So that's the discoidal shift. And here's the article about German black bees. It's Colonsay Island in Scotland. Black bee breeder Andrew Abrahams in Scotland. He's on an island, Colonsay Island. He breeds for German blacks. Here, see, and they're genetically tested. They're pure. Those are not varroa mites. Those are a fly, Brolicoeca. So that's a parasitic fly without its no wings. It's vestigial, I guess, or it lost its wing. I don't know, but so that these German blacks actually have thicker bands than the others I've seen. They're paler colored bands too, like Carniones kind of. But they're said to be genetically tested. They're almost pure German black. So I guess it's a different strain from the others I've seen of German blacks. They're duller brown and thinner banded than these. pictures I've seen of German black bees, but this is probably a different strain. Here also, there's actually two queens, and it's a superseded queen. There's mother and daughter. He says these German black bees do that, or his strain. They actually supersede a lot. So, see, they're not very thin-banded, and they're not very dark-haired on the drones. I've seen German black bees, they're darker-haired than Spanish black, but these are paler, more like carnioles. Still dark. Still some darkness to them. So, yes, Scotland. Yeah. Conserving black bees. Okay. And here, this is I'm looking for Caucasian traits, and Caucasians are known to be have pale lead gray color bands and thick bands, even thicker than Italian and Carniolans. So this is in the Pacific Northwest, Washington State or somewhere there. They're kind of thick banded. Dark. January 2020. Bee Journal. It's Annika Freeman. So yeah.